All right, here we go. How's it going, everybody? Hopefully I'm recording. This is All the Mods 10. I am Souls44, and we are doing All the Mods 10 after the star. Let me adjust this camera just a little bit. Um, I wonder if this does this in real time. Properties now. Let's change the. Let's see if I can. I look like a little bit red, right? There we go. All right, let's bring that down some. That should work, right? Hey, look, we're doing some mine colonies still, right? But I ran into another issue. I've got 6 stars so far. I've been just grinding them out. Look, I just been grinding them out. But here's an issue. Check it out. Look what happens. I ran out of silicon. Believe it or not, I ran out of silicon. I didn't think that was going to be a thing. I really didn't. Um, guess I need to up my B count. And then witch hat, which is being used for glowstone. Now I have the glowstone, so the issue is that I don't have this converted back down into the glowstone dust. So I'm just gonna do that this episode. I was just trying to think of what would be a fun or interesting way. Oh, I forgot about the lamps. I like those lamps. Of making it. This one gives me 4. This one gives me 3 minus 3 with 50% chance. That's kind of crap. This is straight up 4, and this is straight up 4, so I don't know which one I want to do. I would think the enrichment chamber is probably the quickest version way. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Is there another? No. I mean, I have a crushing wheel. You know what I mean? Like I have a crushing wheel. Is it? I wonder if that's fast enough to do it. Let's set up. Since I have it running, I don't know. I have it right here, and I said a long time ago that I probably need it for something, but I really don't. But I went through all the trouble of setting it up, so it kind of feels like I have to. I don't know. It feels kind of sad though if I do it this way, but I'm gonna do it this way. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna create more lag. That's what that's gonna do. Let's just set the pattern up. Let's just set the pattern up with the enrichment chamber. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be my. Well, that is really bad that you can crush this for only 1 glowstone. That's a terrible exchange. Oh, whoops. What the heck was that all about? Enrichment chamber. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mechanism has this one hands down the best way to go. Um, can't remember where I put it. Well, this one is, and this one isn't the enrichment chamber. Uh-oh. Yeah, hey, I found this. It's dimension 5. So this whole entire time I could have done dimension 5 instead of dimension 1. But actually, this is just extra. So that means dimension 5 does the same thing. Wow. How would I find out where that is? Let's just go enrich. Okay, yeah, so wherever these are, it's stuck to a router, obviously, right? Infused alloys. Is it this? No. This is one of the very first recipes I've got right here. I actually had to use it again. I made some greenhouse glass. I made some greenhouse glass to put near my farm. Oh wow, this is to an old recipe of a crusher. Yeah, wow, I forgot all about that. Well, where did I put it? There, it's right there. I hit Control A. I know I did. I got plenty of signs now, I'll tell you what. I don't have plenty of this though. Minecolonies is a lot of work, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I am glad I did not start Minecolonies as a way to get stuff. I don't really need a say mechanism on there, do I? But I mean, you know. All right, so that's gonna take care of the glowstone. Now, what are we running out of? That's it. Oh, okay. Odd. Very odd. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, it's all because of this improbability device, which I love that they named it that, but I don't see the resemblance between that and the improbability device in the movie or the book. Let's take a look at my Minecolonies. This is what I've been doing. I just basically let it run. If it gets stuck, I just stop it and start it again. But if you look, this is my range of my Minecolonies right here, right? It happens to be right in the middle of my doggone base. But it expands as it gets bigger. I didn't know that. I don't know very much about Minecolonies at all, really. I don't even know how this guy works, this lumberjack thing. He doesn't do anything. He just wanders off like a moron over into the woods. I set his range, and then they're all sick. They always get sick, so I give them carrots and potatoes constantly. Yeah, I just keep on giving them carrots and potatoes. I guess that cures them. I don't know. The guy asked for some. I gave them to him, and then he ate that as a. What's it today then? I just do this. I've been giving him all kinds of extra gear just to get it out of my system, and sometimes they use stuff. But look, this guy. What a weirdo. I set this up so that the selection tool is right. Yeah, I did right click here and then left click here. That should do it, right? Like that should make it so that he harvests what's inside there. I don't know. I set this minimum stock thing for 2 oak logs, and you know what happened? My my warehouse guy brought over the two stacks of oak logs. This guy didn't even do it. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with this stuff, really. I'm not too sure. I changed this all to default. This guy's a weirdo. What do you want? Ooh, Epic's good. Blood needles, nah. Sika, yeah. Uh, I've been attacked a couple of times. I did lose one guard. Oh yeah, this pylon thing is kind of neat. I know that people start off with using that, but here's how it works for me. If you don't know how it works, I just grabbed some potions that I had. I had a ton of potions. I just typed in potion, okay? And you got instant health. But anything that's got a timer on it, like this one's got 3 minutes, you just create one of these filter cards. Is that what it's called? A filter card? Yeah, so you create a filter card and then you eat your potion and then you right click your potion filter and it will take the time away from the potion that you have going. Not these, because these are the ones I have running right now. That's what this is just me experimenting with fire resistance. And in any case, it takes it away, but it adds it to the timer on this. And when you get it to a high enough account, it just basically becomes permanent. As far as I can tell, it never runs out. So I was over here crafting potions and stuff. The environmental controller, if anybody's watching this that knows what the heck's going on, I was trying to make it so that it did haste or speed, one of the two, and I can't craft any of the modules at all. The syringe is craftable and everything, but I tried using the horse syringe. I tried using a squid syringe. I just blank syringe. None of these want to craft for me. Maybe feather falling. See, it just does this. Now I think it's supposed to have a specific creature in here, right? I'm not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So this is a speed module, right? Horse does the speed. I don't know. I don't know if it actually even works at all. I haven't found anything that it works with. None. Well, the reason why I was doing this is if I could get the speed module to work, I believe it affects all the entities in the area, and it should, in theory, actually increase the speed of my villagers running around. No teleport. Cool. Pretty sure that's an Enderman. I can make these. I'd make a few. But I don't seem to be able to. Maybe the speed 2 will work. Because this is a big deal, this peaceful mode. But in order to make the peaceful mode, I remember you had to have a certain syringe. Like a golem, maybe? I don't remember. But see, I can't make the speed 2 module without making the speed 1 module. And I don't know what the recipe is. I tried to look online and I really just couldn't find it. Let me show you what my potion thing does real quick because I want you to see that. I think it'd be beneficial to have regeneration. Is that the only regen I got left right now? Yeah, they're all, well, no, see, that's regeneration 2. Okay, hold on. I got a potion maker that's a lot faster, so let's use that. And somebody on Reddit's trying to tell me that I'm doing the self-aware dragon model wrong. Believe me, if I am, please somebody let me know. Like I already made them. You know, I feel like holy smoke, right? You know, like that's the thing. I want to get the highest time regeneration 2. Let's do that. So let's do regeneration. I. Okay, so we want. Oh, also, this doesn't work at all. The reliquary potion. This thing's has speed 3, and I can't get it to work. I use the condensed whatever they're called, the vials. These right, and I did the nether wart. That's why it's got the little check. It's got a little check mark on the thing that says nether wart, but it just doesn't. It doesn't work. I have the stuff, but it doesn't. It doesn't work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I guess it's blacklisted. I'm assuming it's blacklisted because then it would make that potion thing like super OP. What is this one? Oh, all right, let's do it. Get myself regeneration 2, right? And that's 20 seconds. That's not very much. But now Oh, it's got to be 60 seconds or higher. Is there a way to make this lingering? Oh, there is not. All right, well, then regeneration 1 will have to be the way to go, I guess. Put those back. Yeah. Right? Can I get one over 60 seconds? These are a minute and 30. I want the longest regeneration potion I can make. I mean, I can get permanent regeneration here, but I want my villagers to basically just be able to stand there. Okay, so, geez. Okay, so it's going to be wart. Wart, ghast, tier, redstone. I got the wart, ghast tier. I know I can automate this. I'm tired of automating stuff. Right? Like that should do it. Yeah, there's regeneration 1. So let's just turn that on for a little while. There. So it uses it up and it gives it to this. So you want to use it as fast as can. And then there it adds it to there. So yeah, you got to get 3,600 seconds worth. Which I don't ask me to do the math on that one, guys. I'm not going to do it. But it's pretty quick. I mean, this doesn't take long. Yeah, it's grindy compared to some of the other stuff I've done. Yeah, I'd rather do this. But yeah, someone was telling me that you could make the self-aware dragon models go and make all the stars. Is there an update that I missed? Like, if that's the update, man, I really screwed up. Boy, it took me a minute to figure this out. I did it I kind of on accident. And then I thought for the longest time that this was going to give me 889 seconds worth, and I was like, oh, I mean, that's okay. Don't get me wrong, that's good. It's just not permanent. So I don't know. It'd be better to maybe just have a few on hand. I'd rather just use golden apples, I guess, at that point. I've been feeding my villagers all the modium apples and all the modium carrots. And I have so many of them that it doesn't even give them good like it's not good food or nothing like that either. They're just running around with like one of the most expensive foods in the game. Now I did make some other foods too to try it out. They're okay, I guess. I mean, like Bim Bop Bam or whatever the heck that crap is. Bimba, whatever this is. Bimba, Bimbi, Bib, Bibimbap. I didn't eat any though. I should put that in my backpack. What else do I have in my backpack? Put that there. I hope it eats in order. Yeah. So we want the highest rated one. Yeah, that one. And then these. It should eat it now. I don't know. I don't need health or nothing like that, so I don't know why I'm doing that. I just don't want my villagers to die when I'm not like hanging around. We're not going to get there. Yeah, we're going to need to craft a few more. That should be good. Do 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 do. And then just right click it and it takes it. I think you can make multiple potions at once. I'm not too sure. I'm I vaguely remember something to do where you could like make a potion with multiple effects on it. And I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't let that happen. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I'm getting really close now. It's like 89 per time I do this or something like that. So it does take a little bit of time, but it's definitely worth it when it activates because I mean, I should have done this as early as possible. Technically, I guess you could give yourself infinite flight because you can take that pylon with you, put it down, and it has a pretty decent range. Oh, I almost wasted it. How far am I? Uh, I might be right on. Yeah, so it's like it just adds it on there. Dang it, I'm close, but I'm not gonna make it. Eat it, drink the thing. Could have put that hat on. 1, 2, 3. That should be enough right there. Yeah, that's more than enough. It's like almost 100. You know, if you think about it as 100 per. Oops. And I don't know if it's activated. So it does. I don't know for sure if it activates and it affects the villagers. That's the reason why I was trying it out. So yeah, now I have an activated regeneration card, and its radius. Think I think the radius is the same as. Like, so I throw that in there, and now I have regeneration, speed, and fire resistance. I don't think that any of that really makes a difference. Oh wow, they finished updating the warehouse finally. I love how they just didn't bother putting stairs down. And I had the hardest time figuring out what was going on with my builds because the guy was like acting as if he couldn't make it to a location. It was you just wasn't able to do it, like wasn't reaching the stairs. Yeah, I know. I know. It gets upset, I think, when you do this, but I don't care. What I'm talking about is like building the way I want it to be built. Or at least so that they can get in and out of the building quickly. You good, dude? As long as the main block doesn't get messed with, I guess it's fine. How are we doing on this? Oh, it's stuck on gold crafting. Yeah. Because, you know, like I said, if you craft too much, that furnace is just too fast and the system does not know what to do. I wonder if this will even register it. Oh yeah, it's registered. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hey, look at that. That should just keep running now. Do I have anything being built? Okay, I have this being upgraded. Oh, really? No, you don't need all that stuff. That's all available to you inside the warehouse.
Is there a problem?
Oh yeah, okay, so he is requesting stuff. Yes, there's a problem. You're slow. You and your sister.
What can I do for you?
What do you need? Dirt, slab, stone? Hey, you've got all the stuff. Sometimes I click that recall worker and it turns them back on. It's almost like they freeze up. And then this is my tavern, which plays music in the evening, which is pretty cool. This is a tier two city council city hall. This is just a residence. I'm gonna start upgrading the residences soon. The problem is my courier, this guy that's supposed to carry stuff, he doesn't. Yeah, he's so busy, I guess, that he just can't keep up. I don't know. And this
Underway.
oh, they want me to build a mining town, a mining thing, I guess. Mr. Kemp, get over here. Here. See, I don't think they have regeneration. I think this thing only affects me, but the environmental controller affects the environment around, and you can choose the range at which you do it, the radius, and then you choose the height, and then you can blacklist or whitelist players, like affect hostile and passive mobs, post, or this is hostile, passive. See, it says it needs more power, but who cares? I got tons of power. It's unfortunate though, it just doesn't want to. Why? I just have her doing a repair. I don't even have her doing because there's a hole in the backside of this thing, and it's because she couldn't get up and down the stairs. She kept coming to the backside of this building, so I put a hole in the wall, and I was like, just repair it for me. And then now she's confused. I'm telling you, this does make me super excited to see what Sproblin comes up with the AI. He's dealing with some family stuff right now. So what do you need? Dirt? There's plenty of dirt. Oh, I hear it. Hey, there you go. I'm not too sure what she's building. I don't think that she built the building correctly the first time, or something happened because there was only a couple blocks that were missing. But oh, there we go. All right, she's done, finished repairing the builder's hut. I think the repair system is when you take your stuff and you take it over to like a old dilapidated village, and that's when you get to do the really. I really wish you could have two builders build on a building at the same time to kind of speed up the process. This is the rye farm. Not all that impressed with it. How this works. I know that the greenhouse glass helps, but the guy is terrible. He just takes forever, right?
It's a fine day.
He's got bone meal, he's got a hoe, and he's got rye. And I don't know how to make multiple fields. I don't know if there's like a way to do another field. Can I just drop another field down? They're calling these scarecrows fields. I keep them. I had them. Right? Can I just like put one down and then have it grow? Like have it set up like over here or something? Or do I have to make my farm a level 2? I don't know. I'm not going to mess with that until I get this mine done. And that's what I'm going to place down. I got to figure out where to want to put this thing. So let's take a look here. See, as it gets bigger, or as I get more stuff, it starts to expand out. That's really good. And then I made these wheeled walkers from the Ars Nouveau ritual so that they can protect my village. They do a much better job. These guys do a much better job than the golems or these my whatever you want to call them guards. I just think it's fun to have guards because you can give them all kinds of stuff. What if I put the mine right here? Like right here. Can I do that? It's under fundamental. Yep, fundamental. And then let's take a look and see how that looks. Whoa, that's huge. But it'll fit. It's just going to require a lot of dirt for filler. I don't want to spread this out too far because then it takes forever for them to get the materials because they walk kind of slow. That's why I was hoping, really was hoping that I could get the, oh, that's right. It builds and then this gets upgraded and then it digs a hole bigger and bigger and bigger. Let's just put it right there. There. Wait, you wait a little bit and then pow. And then build options and then I choose her and build building. And then she takes 2 weeks for her to build anything. It seems like. She's only got 2 more, and then we'll have the block. Wait a minute. 3 more. 1 plus 2 more. Yeah, so 3. We're so close to getting the block. See this? What do you want? See, they want me to build a mine. Look how many hearts she got. That's good. And then I give her a bunch of weird stuff, and it seems to work. I don't know. What is your problem?
You are so wise.
Well, okay. Oh, not at build, at mine. And then rack. I have a stack of racks. At the, oh, never mind. He's bringing some stuff right now. See, you would think the courier could carry a lot more stuff. Cobble, like, why can't you hurry up and bring this stuff? And I don't understand the recipe stuff, but I did make some recipes. I'm hoping that maybe because of that, I can teach it how to make certain things. It just, I don't know. You know, it's experimental for me just as much as it is for anybody else. I can teach it to do this, and then hit done. It says unable to store the recipe. Either the builder's hut has no space for any more recipes, or the recipe doesn't correspond with its profession. And I don't agree with that. All right, so it needs cobble stairs, and a couple of dirt. Let's go ahead and bring it. Since the courier doesn't want to do it. Oh, here he goes. I'm glad that I made these the most basic ones because some of the more advanced stuff is probably going to be a bit pain. I made a very large number of frame paper and these types of frame paper There should be no reason that he can't bring that stuff over here. Now, polished andesite I didn't do. So let's go ahead and load up on that. Give him a stack of that. And then take the extra. Whenever I make something now, I'm just going to bring it over here to the warehouse and just throw it in a rack. And then that way it's just available. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but like I even made a bunch of apple pies. I don't know if that's good. I don't know any of that. Like raw copper, that's cool. I guess somebody broke some copper. See, I've been putting all of it in here. Just everything I've got extra, I just throw it in here. All these paper. See? Should work. And she doesn't actually cook anything.
Great to see you.
I gave her stuff. Like I made all this stuff. I don't get it. See, I made the bim bap stuff, some apple stuff. Ask a farmer to plant this for you. Yeah, I should do that. I even threw, look at this, almond carrots, some honey, and
What
then
is it?
I don't know for sure. Is it menu? There it is, menu. It likes the apple pie. It says it'll keep the citizens satisfied. This one won't let me do it because she hasn't reached the level yet. But apple pie is good to go. Anything that's gray looking like this works. And these are somewhat okay. And then these don't work for the crap. So even though these are like super expensive items, she don't care. It's only 25% nourishment. So I don't know. I left them on there anyway. So what? You know, if I run out, I can switch over to something else. But yeah, as you scroll down, look at that. Insanium apple is only 25%. So anything that's down in here is only 25%. So you have to come up to at least, like you would think that spaghetti dinner would be at least decent. None of it. I'm getting really hungry in real life. I haven't eaten anything yet, and it's 2:30. Oh, it's 3:40. Spicy grilled. And see, those aren't even good enough. You have to come up here to this list here. Tacos. Well, once I reach level 4, it says crafted by a Minecolonies cookery. Oh, I have to have a cookery. What does she just manage the items? Is that what she does? I gotta keep an eye out for the pillagers too. They try to make their way across, but I made a bunch of golems. This dude is still not cut down a single tree. Not one. I'm not sure why. All right, cobble, coarse dirt, oh, framed oak planks. So let's do those. Let's make a bunch of those. That's basically what I've been doing, fellas, ladies. Anyone that's watching is I'm just trying to this one. I just make a ton of whatever it is, and then that way I don't have to do it anymore. Or that's the idea. It doesn't seem to work that way. Yeah, see, it takes forever to get the stuff. So let's get cobble and coarse dirt. OARSE. Come on now. Oh, I didn't have enough cobble? No way. Now I need oak logs. Now I know I have plenty of those. Wait, were those the right ones? We'll go ahead and throw the car dirt in there too. And then we gotta get ladders and torches. I think at some point you can expand your crafting grid. I would guess that's that you can expand your crafting grid to include the full size, maybe. Like if you get a crafter, a guy that does crafting, like that's his job. I think. Um, I would like to be able to send items into here. Like that would be really sweet. But this is just one inventory. I don't I don't know. I've seen a stage 3 one of these things before and it was huge. Yeah, look, this is still empty. There. Like if I could go like that. You see there I have fields, I have 7 I got a whole bunch of stuff in here. It doesn't. Yeah. Oh, that is 2 racks. I'd like to be able to access this with the AE2 system and maybe make it so that it's full. I don't know. I need to really think about it to see if I can make it work.
I'll take care of it.
This guy's got the saturation. Let's see what this guy's dirt gravel fence. I don't know how that's the thing. Oh, he's building. Hey, at least he's doing his job. All right, so framed paper, extra oak fence, sand. It's just hard to remember all the stuff that it needs. And this is gonna have a downstairs too, so I'm pretty sure I can just deal with that. Oops, I wanted to see what I required. Stairs, slab, torch. I just wish this was a little bit more automated than it is. Like it's so tedious just going back and forth with these guys. I mean, obviously I have all the stuff. It's just making it and going back and making it and going back. All right, so now it needs stairs. Hmm? Oh, just one stair. I thought I saw stairs. Now what it need? Okay. Paper, frame paper. Yeah, I just drop stuff off every time. Eventually, I'll have so much stuff in here. Uh-oh. I don't know which one it is. I didn't pay attention enough. The auto sort doesn't like these. All right, so it's oak planks over paper. That it's the reverse of that. I mean, in theory, this guy should provide everything that this guy needs. That's what I thought. There, everything you need. You,
What is
you
it?
good? Oh, it does have a mana thing. That's interesting. Oh, it has a listing for intelligence too. That's kind of cool. Not too sure about all this. Oh, wow, he is not happy about the number of guards. Well, tough crap right now. I mean, look at this forester dude just standing there. He's just crunching away again. So yeah, the guy was saying that you can make stars. I'm assuming he's mistaken, and because you have to get the Ultimo star to the Patrick B. I mean, you have to. That's how that works. That's the only thing I can think of. But then these, they require either this process, which in order to get this, you have to do like this. I'm doing 9 times, right? This is just the improbability device is taking forever to craft. The then you got to make these shards, and to get the shards, you either got to crush the Aldemod star down, or you got to use the B, right? Am I wrong? I think he's trolling me at this point. I'm pretty sure he is because there's no other way. I've seen enough creators go through. Oh, plate shingles are going to be a pain, and it's always them using this process right here. Now, yeah, I could put the dragon model inside of the simulation chamber, and one of them was already done like that. Matter of fact, there's one in there right now. And then because it's 50 kills to make it self-aware. Yeah, to get self-aware, to get this high one. And I just did them all at once, and I even did one extra or something like that. So, like, yeah, I have a dragon soul. I have 3 left. Well, no, because I'm in the middle of processing one right now, so it should be being captured. Yeah, it's captured already by the system. Man, I did not. I should have made these. I should have been crafting these probability devices for a long time ago, but I didn't. So can I change this to something else? Wait, what's this mean? I want tomatoes. Can I pick multiple? Like, I know I have tomatoes in there. Kind of want rice. Oh no, is it different rice? Hmm. Maybe if I had a bunch of farmers, this would be worth my time. What the heck? No way. What? He grows? He grows the mystical ag seeds too? Dang. Okay. Yeah, so look, it's one seed. Yeah, whatever I switch to, it just switches it out.
Where's the
There.
courier?
He's right there. Does the courier pick up only? Is that what the issue is? She's gonna be working for the next 50 years. I might as well give her a little bit of a boost. Um, just put some dirt down. I was using the exchanger to help out too. This should get rid of all the water. Here. That should help speed it up a little. There. And we'll do the same thing for anything that's inside this white tape. Engineering tape is what we call it in the military. I don't know what you call it in the real world. We used to use engineering tape for simulating doors and different things. It was so lame. Learn how to be an actor. So, all right, this is a door. Kick it in. What? Don't get me wrong. It's a very important skill to know how to properly engage a building, but it's also really dangerous. Like it's probably the most dangerous thing that you can do. It's just about as dangerous. I'd say ambushes are a little worse, but for the most part, if you're trained up, ambushes wouldn't be so bad, but room clearing, especially buildings that have stairwells. Stairwells are nearly impossible to actually prepare for. You cannot secure a stairwell properly. I don't think that's even a possibility. Somebody might have come up with a technique to do it, but I've never seen it done. And so I want y'all to know that the training, if you are training yourself to be prepared to do something crazy like that, or if you're defending yourself against somebody that's going to do something bad to you, stairs are the killer for everybody. They don't train for that. Something to do with the upward cycle is it just makes it impossible for you to be able to see what's going on. You can prepare if it's got a trajectory above the stairs, but anything below the stairs is it's a loss. It's a loss. It's automatic loss. I'm saying that because right now there's so much crazy stuff that's going on in the United States that maybe people need to know. I won't be involved if there is anything that's. I'm just letting you guys know that. I don't want to be involved in this stuff anymore. These wheel blockers are just wandering off. Might as well make a pathway for her to walk. Yeah, I don't know if there's a daytime thing either, like a time of day transition. This thing x-rays. Oh, what's this? Just letting you know that too. If you make an environmental thing, you can x-ray. Yeah, crazy, right? Oh, I can see down into the bottom of my caves. That's a good use for it, I guess. Maybe not. I don't know. Can you hook a storage bus up to this thing? You think? Will it help? I mean, it becomes bi-directional. Technically, if I click, I bet you it breaks if I do this. Well, I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to find out. To be fair, I don't want to find out. I maybe with refined storage. See, I don't have refined storage in this version, and I'm thinking maybe. How much time do I got? I'm out of time. Which is that's sorry guys. Um, yeah, that's just the process. That's how tedious this is. I know it's super boring. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a lot of this stuff not recorded. I'm just going to let it run. I literally let this thing build all morning for hours, not playing it, just sitting there. And it didn't. It's yeah. I made 2 stars today. Like that's how long it took. I'm guessing that if you take these, oh, you can make some of the creative stuff. It'd be a waste of time though. What can I make in this? Oh, creative source. So technically, I could make what 6 creative items right now, but I would run out. I would have run out of awakened dragon models. What do you want?
I'll take care of it.
What kind of food do you want?
There's a fine morning. Hi, is there a problem?
No, I ate some of it. Sorry.
There's a fine morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out today too. I'm gonna get out of this house for a little bit. It's hot in here. Like it's cooking alive. I'm sweating.
If you say so.
Yeah, I'm working on getting you a job, my guy. Give me a break here. Kylie's doing it, or Kaylee's doing her thing right now. You're gonna be a whatever it is, miner.
I'll take care of it.
Nothing? What are you missing? This is the last thing I'm doing here. Nothing. Why aren't you working, bro? Do your thing. Do your thing. Great. Someone's getting sick. Finish building. Are you getting sick? Huh? You are? Okay, just checking. Don't really care. This guy wants me to work, wants to work for me, but I don't have room for him. How about that? He's sitting down on the stairs and eating his dinner.
Can I help you?
Yes.
So what
Oh,
can
and
I do
look,
for you?
check this out. This is the last thing I want to show you. I actually gave him this diving helmet, a jetpack, chainmail, and free runners, and the guy's using them all. It's crazy. And this bow, but he has no arrows. That's sad. Hold on a second. You would think. Oh, he must have used them. Where'd he go? What is going on here? He ran away. It's Kemp. I got too many Kemps. And I don't want to do any work on anything else until they upgrade that. I want to give this guy some arrows. I don't see any point of him having. Oh, there we go. Wait, no. Oh, shush. He's a soldier. There he is.
Can I help you?
Yes, here's some arrows. Do your thing. He apparently did some attacking. This dude does nothing. Yeah, just give him stuff. I don't know. Is there like a faster way of doing all this? Is there a way of speeding it up? Well, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I'm gonna just keep working on this and see if I can figure out how this stuff works. If I find out anything really cool, I'll let y'all know. But I bet you that the really nice items and the really good ways to go don't come about until you're like you got the university and everything. You know, this guy's gonna finish this any day soon. He's a better builder than I am, though. Yeah. No, it's creative, but he's definitely a better builder than I am. I'm gonna take off, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I just maybe I'll figure out something to do with this crushing machine, and maybe I'll make this portal. This portal's just for looks, by the way. The other one is still right here. And when you go in this one, it's the same thing as you going in that one. I don't know why, but that's how it works. I even made a whole bunch of Corel tombstones graveyards with souls that float around it. Oh, yeah, before I go, last thing, I forgot. I'm gonna cover this. I'm already starting to cover this. I'm gonna put some decoration on the front of this, a big skull or something cool. Um, that ritual, that occultism ritual that I have that got defiled, I guess you could say, it got destroyed partly. This right here, it got ruined. It's the same thing that's going on with the blocks that are appearing. It's because of the corruption. Yeah, so I overly corrupted my. We're gonna have a bunch of chickens. They should cram die here soon. All right, that's enough. Now I'll have eggs forever. I It's still beautiful. I don't care what anybody says. It's all just give me stuff forever and ever and ever. Take care, guys. Hope every day's going well. Bye bye.